most of the fears in today's world is not just because of AI, right? So how can you be more productive, or how can I be more, uh, you know, better in doing what I'm doing, um, where AI is taking over the most of the things, doing a lot of stuff, which humans were doing earlier. So a lot of questions around these are, I think we can be approaching these ideas, and these uh, can be thought differently. So I thought to make a quick review on based on my understanding, right? So first of all, I think it's not just because of AI, these fears or these insecurities, or just it just popped up, right? So think of this, right? Like if somebody stole money from the bank, and the person is just acting normal as if he didn't do anything, but the cops just came up and pointed the gun towards him, he would be just panicking, right? So it's because he has done something in the past and he was just trying to cover up. So I would say that AI is something similar to that gunpoint situation where everybody is trying to it's just an expose on what was happening in the past, and AI is just trying to amplify what was just going on in the mind of the person. So if you have, I would say, if you have skills that were timeless, right? So think about those things. Don't be somebody who is just trying to learn the things from a tool's perspective. The other day I was thinking about these things, that like most of the people whom I used to work with, or whom I have hired in the past, where mostly they should learn how to use XYZ, how to do this thing, but they didn't understand the reasoning behind it, like what they want to achieve. So don't be tool-centric, right? So that's one of the lessons which AI is being used to expose those things. So if you are somebody who is still stuck in that mindset, it would be difficult, right? And another thing I noticed is that there are many builders and many people who are building stuff, but there are no users. There's no community who's using it. Like you can create something with the help of AI within a span, maybe a couple of days or few weeks. You can build an MVP or a software that's a real software, right? So with all the technology we have, it's basically easier than ever before. But I would say it's coming back to your main asset. Whether you are a company, whether you want to show value, it's always people, and it was always people. AI didn't change that, right? So AI didn't change the aspect of people and the community. That's going to be your differentiator. So it's not about how you build the tool, what infrastructure you have created using AI, but it's about who is using that infrastructure that you have built and why they are using it, right? So what are the quality of people who are there in your ecosystem? So think bigger, think about ecosystem, think about adding community, people around what you are doing, and how they can leverage to build something greater with the help of what you have built. So I think that's the thing we should really focus on, instead of just getting panicked and afraid of while AI is doing this, what am I, and how I should evolve. So don't be just limited to a tool builder. Think about how you can build an ecosystem where there are different types of people taking advantage of what you have built, taking value from what you have built, and then you will see a lot of difference when you think about this problem in this way. That's what changed even my mindset, right? So what I'm building is an ecosystem where there are lots of things connected together, and each one is being benefited, and the value is being distributed. It's shared among group of people, and ultimately that's the community, what I'm building. So that's how I approach problems like these from a modern day perspective, where you have lots of tools that can do a lot of tasks, but you have to think from an ecosystem perspective to be successful in today's world.